Today's the big day, Gary. I have behind me here the Nintendo Switch 2, the sequel to what is, in my opinion, the greatest console slash handheld of all time. So yeah, I'm really excited here. We're going to unbox this bad boy on camera. I was a little bit worried. I didn't know when this was coming in because my emails last night was saying that this might not come in until like 10 p.m. But yeah, first thing this morning, there it was on my doorstep. And yeah, it was kind of funny. I got an email saying, your order is on its way by Brandon. And it had a picture of Brandon's smiling face, just going, like the UPS worker or whatever. I wanted so badly to like meet him at the door. I think that would have been so funny and just be like, "Thanks, Brandon." He'd be like so freaked out, like, "How the crap does this kid know my name?" But yeah, so if you're watching this video, leave a hashtag thanks Brandon down in the comments below, and also a hashtag thanks Walmart, because look at this. I did not buy Pringles, nor did I buy this this 20 fluid ounce bottle of Coke here. So, but for whatever reason, it was like packaged. It was like wrapped in with my Switch 2. So hashtag thanks Walmart as well, I guess. I think I opened this upside down, so there's a little bit of an unorthodox unboxing here. There we go. Turn it around. Here we have our Switch 2 screen, and this thing is pretty massive. I've got my Switch OLED in the dock. We'll compare it. Look at that. I've seen comparisons of it with the rate like the OG Switch, but I don't think I've seen any side by sides with the OLED models. Let's grab it real quick. Should have already had it with me here. Okay. So yeah, pretty sizable difference, and we don't. I'll show it to the camera when I have the Joy-Cons in, because we need to insert those. Is this upside down? Yes. It's kind of weird because they got the USB port on both the top and bottom, which is convenient. That's nice. Don't get me wrong, but it makes it a little bit hard to tell which side you're on. Let me set that there. I don't have a screen protector yet. I'm gonna need to get one. Here's our Joy-Cons, which are larger than the original. Oh yeah, you can really tell in the hands. Looking at it online, I didn't know if it would be that much of a difference, but yeah, this feels a lot closer to like having like a Wiimote and nunchuck compared to like the tiny Joy-Con. So yeah, this is not that bad of a way to play. This seems like it'll be a lot more comfortable. Then of course we've got our much larger SL and SR buttons, if you can see those. But yeah, I like the color scheme. I never liked on the original Switch how it was like the mismatched Joy-Con colors. I just wanted it to all be like the same color. But where it's a lot more subtle here, it's like black with just like the red and blue undertones. I think that's actually pretty nice. So let's see what else we got in here. Let's set this over here. And I think this might just be instructions. And then we've got our cable here. Oh, and our Joy-Con grips. Can't forget those. Always strap up before you play Switch 2 to prevent any unwanted pregnancies. We've got our Joy-Con grip thing here. I think that's what I called the other thing, but whatever, whatever you call those. The straps, and then we got our grip here, and let's see, got our, okay, this is interesting. So we've got our power cable here, but it's actually a USB. So the other one on the Switch, and even the OLED, I'm pretty sure is like all just one piece. You couldn't just like take out the this part. So that's kind of interesting. That's nice that you've got more options now. So that's pretty cool. And put those in front of the camera. I don't know how important it is to see those really, but we will. And last but not least, we have the dock. Yeah. What's up, Doc? He didn't say anything. Docs can't speak. But yeah, this thing is pretty meaty here. Very thick. It's like way thicker than the original dock. Look at that. Look at how thick it is in the back. That's a chunky boy with a lot of junk in the trunk. Let's see. We got our two USB ports here on the side. What's on this other side? Nothing. And then, does this open up in the back? I'm guessing, but I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and it looks like we've got our HDMI, our AC adapter, and then there's a LAN port for wired internet connections. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. And yeah, let's go ahead and see how it feels. These magnetic Joy-Con, how smoothly they go in. Let's see. So I guess I just, oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. And then stood on the other side here. Kill. Look at that. That's a chunky boy. We'll compare this with the Switch OLED, which is, again, bigger than the regular Switch screen. I don't know how I'm going to do this, actually. This is going to be a little difficult. Let's see. So there, actually, I got an idea. This might be better. Hold on, wait a second. This is a very off-the-cuff video here. I should have probably planned this out a little bit better. Let's put them like that. Yeah, and then let me grab the camera here. Oh, yeah. And then you're going to be able to see all the mess in my floor, probably. But yeah, that's a pretty significant size difference there. See if we can get a better angle on it. Look at that bad boy. My OLED apparently needs a little bit of wiping off there. But yeah, let's put this back where it belongs, and then we'll actually turn the system on, and I'll try to face it toward the camera, because I believe the Switch 2 has a special little opening jingle for the first time that you turn it on. So let's hit the power button, and we've got the Nintendo logo. Gotta put my language in. English, the Americas. Accept user license agreement so Nintendo can dox and harass me. Especially for network. My gosh, I wasn't prepared to do all this right now. Let's put this camera back the way that it was. Let's see. There we go. Let's put the mic back as well. Can't see this. I got to put in my Wi-Fi password. Y'all ain't mooching off my Wi-Fi. Use your own Netflix password. Let's see. I think I remember our... Yeah, this feels really nice. It is maybe a little bit heavier, but the Joy-Con analogs feel way better. Could connect to the network. What do you mean? Hold on. Let's re-enter the password. Did I type it in wrong? I thought I knew what the password was. Come on, come on. Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, it's downloading some kind of update. What time zone? New York, there we go. So I'm on the East Coast. Yeah. The stand. Attach the right hand Joy-Con to. Why are you making me do all this, Nintendo? There we go. Attach the left one as well. That is very satisfying. That comes out really easy, so that's very nice. And I want to try here with my pinky under it, because I was wondering, like, are little kids gonna like mash their fingers putting this in and out of the system? I guess not. I feel like if you've got tiny enough fingers, maybe you might pinch a little skin, but it would be kind of difficult to do that. You want to connect to a TV and play that later? Yeah. Skip the attachment guide. Okay. Downloading update data. And now we just wait. It's got 2 minutes left. We'll let it do its thing. The reason I want to do that is because I want to do a comparison, because obviously this is an OLED screen. This one is not. The new Switch has just a standard LCD screen, I believe. And yeah, from what I've heard though, I guess like LCD screen technology's improved a lot over the years or something. So even though it's not an OLED, the colors are still decently vibrant. So I've heard, but we'll find out for ourselves here in less than 1 minute. We'll find out in 32 more %. So I guess we just wait patiently. Y'all seen any good movies on TV or anything? I'm not good at small talk. I didn't like these Pringles, by the way, that they sent me by mistake. Loaded potato skins. I tried one. It was kind of nasty. Not a fan of it, but I got it for free, so thanks, I guess, Walmart. Okay. System will restart once that bait's complete. My gosh. Oh, yeah. I guess while we're waiting, I could show off. Where'd I put it? Now, some people are probably going to hate me for this, but I did pay $80 to get Mario Kart Physical as opposed to the bundle, which would have saved me $30. And I know some people were saying, like, you know, don't buy the $80 physical version, because, like, that's setting a bad precedent to Nintendo and to these gaming companies that will pay exorbitant amounts for overpriced stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it also would have set a bad precedent for, you know, physical gamers like me if I bought the digital version, because then that'll just bring Nintendo one step closer to an all-digital future. So it's kind of a darned if you do, darned if you don't situation. But yeah. So there's our Mario Kart world. Let me turn the volume down on this. I don't know if we can get a good shot on it without glare. I do think that the box art is pretty nice. I know some people complain about the red Switch 2 banner up top being too long. And I definitely, I think I kind of agree with that. I feel like it's a little off-center, though. Is that just me? I feel like it's not quite in the middle. Maybe that's just me. Let's go ahead and open it up and take the game out. Get this plastic off. Maybe it'll show up better without the plastic on, where that's kind of, I guess, a reflective surface. Yeah, you can maybe see it a little bit better now. Open it up here, and it's all red inside, and our cartridges are red as well. I guess I knew that these had red cartridges, but maybe I just forgot. But there it is. Will it come into focus? No, I don't know how to refocus the camera, so we'll just have to roll with it. Just believe me, that's a Mario Kart cartridge, all right. A Mario cartridge. So yeah, and you know, it was a big thing when the Switch 1 came out, talking about, I guess they had some kind of like protective like coating on the outside of the original Switch cartridge that was supposed to have like a bitter taste to, I guess, keep like small children, like toddlers and stuff, from like putting it in their mouth and swallowing it. And a lot of people would like taste it in videos back when the Switch came out. All 8 years of me owning a Switch, from 2017 up until now, I have never once tasted the bitter outer coating. Should we change that? I really don't want to do this, but it's for the content. I imagine these still have the same bitter coating. So over the lip, through the gums. Let's do it. Well, that's not that bad. I thought that was going to be way worse. Blech. Slightly bitter, but I don't know. Not that bad. Now I'm going to ruin my Switch 2 here with saliva particles getting down into the down into the system. Let's go ahead and put the game in here. How does this open up? Oh no. It's like the Switch OLED one. I'm not going to be able to open it with my short fingernails that I bite down to the quick. I'm going to need something else to open this with. What about this pin here? Will this work? Let's get under there. No, it's too fat. Okay, great. What else do I have? Any, I am a little bit upset about that. It's not the biggest deal. But, yeah, my Switch OLED, I didn't have that problem with the original Switch. But with my OLED and now with this one, I cannot open it when I've bit my fingernails down to the quick. What's this on the back, though? It almost looks like you can grab it from the back. Oh, you can. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so it is pretty easy to open. There's a thing on the, there's a little notch in the back that you can grab a hold of. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. To open it up. And it's very thick, too. I don't know why it's so thick. The little thing that opens up. Let's put our game in there and close it back. And it's asking me if I want to start my system transfer. If I hit don't transfer, I should still be able to do it later, right? Whatever. Let's just start the system transfer. Screw it. If you have a micro SD Express memory card inserted, I do not. I bought a 150 gigabyte micro SD card like a year ago that I thought would last me for a very long time. But then Nintendo was like, screw you. That's not compatible with the Switch 2. Let me enter in my login information here. But yeah, look forward to a lot of videos coming on the channel. Probably today you'll see a dump of several videos because we're going to play a lot of Mario Kart World, as well as we're going to play some Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. And okay, signed into my account. Good deal. Connect an AC. Do I have to? Just connect an AC adapter to start downloading data, but like, do I really need to do that? I guess so. Okay. Actually, can I just plug it directly into my laptop? Since, let's see. Since you don't have to have the wall part. Maybe not. Because this isn't like a USB. It's a, I don't know what you call the other end of this. Come on, you freaking. There we go. This cord isn't super long. You can see I can't even fully stretch my arms out. I feel like, I don't know, maybe they're all that size. Maybe the Switch 1 is like that as well. Would be nice if it was longer, but oh well. So we got that in. And then you can see on this other end, it's the same size as where you plug it in. So I don't know what you call this particular cable, but it's not a USB-C. But let's plug it in here. Yeah. And I guess plug this in the wall. I guess we could show off the kickstand here. Let's pull out. Okay, that's very easy to pull out, even with my my nibbled fingernails. So that's nice. It seems kind of flimsier, maybe not necessarily flimsier. It's just it's thinner than the OLED. The OLED one is actually like solid here. It's not just this strip, but it's still better than the OG Switch. You can see here, for comparison's sake, how this one is just one solid black piece there. But yeah, let's plug this into the wall over in the corner here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I gotta set it up on this one. Gotta go into the system settings, go to transfer, and we'll see how long this takes. I don't know if it's gonna be like a several hour long process. I don't know how it's gonna work too, where where's the option I need? Here it is. System transfer to Nintendo Switch 2. For future reference, if you need to do this yourself, go into System Settings, go to System, which is the very bottom option, and then if you look there, the next to last option is to transfer to Switch 2. So let's do it. Okay, done. Please wait. And, you know, it's very good timing, the Switch 2 coming out, because, like, 2 weeks ago, yeah, by transfer, I agree to the following. Next. Next, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Connect the AC. Man, why does everything have to... All right, whatever. We're going to have to put this one in the dock. It's at like 100%, so I really don't even know why it's forcing me to plug in the AC adapter. Hopefully it's working. I can't tell because I had my Switch 1 dock connected to my Elgato capture card. So even though I've got it in the dock and it is powering it and it is keeping it charged, I can't actually pull it up on my TV right now. Let me take a look on the Switch 2. Okay, yeah, it's good I checked because I had to hit the start download button. So it should be beginning the transfer. Let's get these bad boys out. Yeah. Strap up. I don't know how this works because it's just like hollow inside. Looks like a big rubber band. It seems like it'd be easy to just snap this right in half if you squeezed hard enough. Let's get the blue one out. Oh yeah, that's some sexy straps right there. Admit it, we've all done this, right? Put it on your wrist and then like, what you put? This one's not spinning. Come on. What's your deal, bro? Why won't you let me do nunchuck tricks? What's the problem? Oh, I guess I had it too tight. There we go. Oh God, someone just dropped something downstairs. Dropped a kettle in the kitchen or something. I guess my ninja powers were a little too much for him. But yeah, that's pretty much everything here. We've got our TV cable here, our HDMI. For some reason, I couldn't think of what you called these for a second. Let's uncoil it. Yeah, that's an HDMI, all right. Let me see if it shows a percentage here. It's at 13%. Only 11 minutes left. That's honestly not that bad. I expected it would take a lot longer. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to do a cut here. I didn't really want to have to do that, but we'll do a cut, and then once it gets done, we will. I'll compare the colors and let you know what I think. If the Switch 2 still looks comparatively as vibrant and colorful as the OLED Switch. So, see you here in a second. All right, so the update has finished, and I'm doing a side-by-side comparison here. Let me move the camera. I pulled up the eShop, and I pulled up an image of Mario Kart World on both screens here, and I definitely do think, I don't know if you can really tell much of a difference on camera. Um, I do think that the OLED, which is this one right here on the right, does look a little bit more vibrant than the Switch 2 on the left here, but it's not like a massive difference. They're decently close. Like to the naked eye, I don't know if you would notice like an extreme difference. So it's not bad. I definitely like the vibrant colors of the OLED more, but this is still pretty good. But yeah, I just thought that'd be a good way, just pulling up the eShop there to do a side by side comparison. Put our camera back, but yeah, the transfer only took like 15 minutes, so it was pretty snappy. Although to be honest, it didn't it didn't actually install everything onto the system. It's going through now one at a time and downloading all my games, but that's fine. I can at least play the thing now, and once it finishes downloading, then I'll have all those games there. So I don't have to wait on that to play Mario Kart World, so that's nice. But yeah. And navigating the eShop, let's see how snappy that is. Oh yeah, that's nice. Can't really see what I'm doing right now. But yeah, it's loading very quickly. Not having to wait. It's not lagging like it does on Switch 1. Oh, and this is cool. So I'll check every so often. I've got like a bunch of games in my wish list on my Switch on the eShop, and they've got a little thing you can see now they've added to the eShop. I don't know how well you can see, but you can click a little thing and it'll specifically filter your wish list games to show you ones that are currently on sale. So that's really convenient. So I won't have to manually scroll now every single individual game to find out what's on sale and what's not. It's all just right there. So yeah, really nice overhaul of the eShop. I can really appreciate that. And let's see, I'm looking closely to see. Looks like the Switch icons definitely are a higher resolution, because if you get to looking close, they're pretty fuzzy on the Switch 1. We've got our software here. All of my groups transferred over, so that's nice. I thought I would manually have to make new groups, but no. All of my groups still there. See, I've got groups for 3D platformers, 2D platformers, all that fun stuff. It's taking a while for some of those icons to load up there. I don't know what that's about. but yeah. Let's see. Is the Mii Maker still tucked away in the system settings? Yeah, it looks like it is. You got to go into system settings, and you still got to go down to Mii, and then there's create and edit a Mii. All my Mii's did transfer over successfully, though, so that's good. That's me. The resemblance is uncanny. Oh, yeah, look at that sexy boy right there. But yeah. Let's see. Still just the two basic themes, basic dark and basic light. But I think with Switch 2, I think we will get themes in the future. I don't know when. And I also noticed if you click on the little Switch Online tab, it'll play music now, which was not a thing before. Like if you go to Home and then look at, yeah, see it plays the Mario Kart World music while you're on that screen. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's I guess pretty much it that I wanted to show off in this video. I'm definitely eager to do a lot more videos on the channel. Going to play some Mario Kart World and a whole bunch of other stuff. We've also got the game share feature. Yeah, we're not going to get into all that on this video. We're just going to call it quits here. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you are as excited as I am for the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me know in the comments below if you picked it up today or if you're getting it later, and what you're most excited to do on it. But yeah, I will. I'll catch you guys next time. And actually, I'm gonna have to go back to the eShop because it doesn't look like it automatically is installing GameCube NSO. So I gotta manually download that because we're for sure playing that later. So catch you guys later. Bye bye.